Load management is like, let's go straight to it. People want to fix it. And there's so much things that people are saying from this corner and that corner. A lot of players are like, no, we don't want to sit down. We just have to because that's the way it works. We got to get our bodies ready, blah, blah, blah. We have to do it. The team wants to do it. So it is what it is. Where the organization is like, oh, yeah, we want to win the title, so shut up. We're going to sit Joel Embiid. We're going to sit Kevin Durant. We're going to sit Kawhi because our main goal is winning the title. But now we're all talking about the product and we're not seeing our stars play. So then we're kind of like, who wants to win? And the problem is all of us. We're all the problem. If we just enjoyed basketball the way we need to enjoy basketball, we wouldn't be here. We need to enjoy basketball. We don't enjoy it. Teams don't enjoy basketball. Teams don't even like watching basketball. Teams don't even like, and I'm saying like even people don't want to, because no one's enjoying basketball. Because when the mentality, and it's been this way for a while, is win a title or nothing, then people are going to take the nothing part. And the nothing means they are going to try their best, and if they know they're not going to win, they're going to tank. And that's why teams tank. Yes, the odds are so different now. You don't know if you're going to be first place, you don't know if you're be second or third, but you'd rather take those odds. You'd rather take those odds than get Jalen Green hurt, or Kevin Porter Jr. hurt, or Sengun hurt. Yes, you want them to get minutes, you want them to play, but you rather all that stuff. Like, why? Because everyone's saying it's win or bust. Win or bust. LeBron, it's win or bust. Even starts with LeBron. It sucks to say that like he's almost to blame for this because he's chasing Jordan so bad. And this is not I think he's better than Jordan. I don't care what anyone says. You can comment below if you don't disagree. I think he's better than Jordan. But he's chasing so all the old heads, so all the media people can all say it's definitive that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. But until he gets another ring, it's not. So LeBron is going to have to rest some games so he can be geared up for the playoffs. Anthony Davis, so he can be geared up for the playoffs. Everyone says playoffs is where it matters the most. The playoffs is where it matters the most. Okay, so the playoffs is where it matters the most, then they're going to only care about the playoffs then. So you can't tell the players to only care about the playoffs. Only care about this, guys. Don't care about the regular season. Just care to be ready and geared up for the playoffs. That's when it matters. That's when we're actually going to count your stats. That's when we're actually going to care if you're really the MVP. That's all that stuff is going to matter then. So then someone like Jokic, who's averaging a triple-double, who arguably should be the MVP, people are like, nah, what has he done in the playoffs? How can he win a third MVP when he doesn't win anything in the playoffs? A regular season award has nothing to do with the playoffs, okay, guys? Nothing to do with the playoffs. If you're good in the regular season, you're good. Things we don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs. We don't know what team you're going to face. Some teams could just actually just be better than what the Denver Nuggets are doing. So that's what could happen. But people are so stuck. They're so stuck in their ways of saying that the playoffs is the only thing that matters. So how could Jokic win? How could Jokic win a third one? It has to go to Giannis. You know why people want to go to Giannis? Because people feel that the Milwaukee Bucks have a better chance of winning a title. Now, some people play all the games, but it's so rare. It's so rare. And another problem that I saw tweeted, and I saw it counter tweeted, and I'm like, you know what, this is true. The AAU system. Why are people resting so much? So much players are actually injured. I don't think players are resting as much as the people have said they are. I don't think Kevin Durant's resting. I don't think the only guy who's truly resting, honestly, is Kawhi. Yes, there will be a game that the Denver Nuggets coach will rest all his players, because I think that's what he did recently. There will be games where some of their best players, Paul George, may not play that game for rest reasons. And I do agree, it does suck if someone spent all their money to go watch this team play and watch Paul George play and they didn't play. I get that. It's awful. It's an awful way of watching this sport. You want to enjoy this team. You want to enjoy watching the players that are on the court. And it sucks. You don't get to see them all. I agree. I fully, 100% think that one of the worst things about the league, one of the worst things about watching the games, right? It's one of the worst. It sucks completely. Now, going back to my original point is like damn, if it's championship or but, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? We have to rest Kawhi. We have to. If Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman back in the day, like if they're all gonna just tear us down for losing, we're only gonna care about this. We're only gonna care about it. But going back to the thing I saw on a tweet was about the AAU system. All these players are injured. Steph is hurt. I think he's coming back now. So I think he already came back. By the time this will be posted, he probably is ready to come back. LeBron's hurt. AD is like flippy floppy every time. We don't know what's gonna happen there. Like all these good players, Zion. Man, we haven't seen Zion healthy. Even Chet, who hasn't played a single game in the NBA, but a lot of people were actually anticipating him playing, is out. Look at the whole OKC Thunder. All of a sudden, everyone's injured. All of a sudden, SGA is injured. When he was having an All-NBA type season, now we're not sure he's going to make All-NBA. But does that even matter anyway? Does All-NBA even matter? Do any of these stats matter? Because we've made it not matter. We've made it, we're like, okay, as long as we know that SGA is an all-star. So we cared about these guys all into the all-star break, and now we're all like, let's load manage. If you're a shitty team, don't even play your guys. All this stuff is what it is. But the AAU system, the reason why people are blaming that is because these guys are playing like 3 games a day. Their bodies are like being broken down, so then once they get to the league, they're tired. Their body's broken. No matter how old you think they are or whatever, their body's broken. Guys were not playing this much back in the day. Why? It's because everyone wants a highlight. The highlight, everyone's saying, get the highlights, kill yourself now, like damage your body now, so when you get into the league, you can have load management, so you can rest. So you can sit down and not play against a shitty team. It sucks. It's a whole vicious cycle with the whole resting. Now they're like, okay, incentivize the players. Tell the players if they play 70 games, they'll get 100% of their contract. If they play this, and it's not injury, then this. But then you can't do that. Because the team can just lie and be like, well, they have a back injury. Well, their leg hurts. Who are you going to get? Another doctor? Well, you don't want to hurt the product, right? You don't want people to feel like the NBA doesn't care. So you really can't do that. You can't just incentivize them more by paying them more money. You can't. Just like the All-Star game. Everyone's like, how can you make it better? You know how you make the All-Star game better? Listen up. This is how you make the All-Star game better. Let me tell you. The NBA players need to play harder. That's it. It's not, forget getting injured. It doesn't normally happen that a player gets injured. That didn't happen back in the day. It doesn't happen now. So it's not really about anything else. They just need to play harder. You just need to make them care. That's it. And by them caring, if a team loses, don't crack it on them. If LeBron misses a shot, it's an all-star game. Why are we like holding that against him? Right? Like it's the concept of not wanting to lose in front of people. People wonder why a Ja, or not even a Zion, or LeBron don't want to go into the dunk contest because they don't want to lose. The thing with the three-point contest is a little bit different. There's more chance to that. There's more chances. There's more chances someone can go on a hot streak. Where a dunk, there's no one you're going against. It's just you doing your own thing and hoping that you get a dunk. That's it. With a three-point shot, Dame could just have a fire round, or Tyrese Halliburton can have a fire round. You could just get eliminated. It's the probable chance of winning it is lower, so it's okay to lose there. Where in the dunk contest, it's you against 3 other guys. It's really you against yourself. You gotta let you show out. It's the fear of losing that is hurting the NBA product. It's the fear that people like the top NBA content makers, and I mean YouTube, I mean anyone, are going to like destroy them in the comments. It's the fear of Twitter calling you Pandemic P, that you don't want to play in the regular season anymore because you don't want to be labeled Pandemic P anymore. Mind you, even though in the past you took that Indiana Pacers team to to farther in the playoffs than they have in years. But people will still call you Pandemic P. People still call you CP0 and talk down your name because you've not made it to the finals or not won the championship yet. Well, Chris Paul made it to the finals, but my whole point is that you haven't won yet. So people will talk down your name. People will talk down LeBron being 4 of 6 in the NBA finals when he made it to the NBA finals 8 years in a row, which is a stat within itself. But no one wants to talk about that because the regular season, it didn't matter. And now, unless you win a title, it doesn't matter either. So we've made nothing matter, like nothing. Unless you're holding the Larry O'B, nothing matters. Completely nothing matters. So that's what's wrong. We've made only getting the title matter. We've not made playing defense matter. We've not made being a great offensive player matter. We've gone away with just good fundamental scoring and shooting a layup, or sorry, even hitting a layup, shooting a jumper. We've gone away from that because now everything's 3-point shots. Mind you, even though that is going down, and it's really just the reserves, not really the top stars are doing that, but it is what it is. What I'm all saying is that we've talked down the game so much, and we wonder why these players don't want to play as much anymore. because we've almost destroyed the love of the game. The love of the game is gone. And with the love of the game gone, with the love that everyone had as a child, a kid, like everyone's just looking at, okay, how much time do I have? How much time do I have? How much time do I have? People don't want to work as hard. People are killing themselves in AAU. Like I said, I think that tweet was right. They're killing themselves in the AAU. They're killing themselves trying to make it to the league just to not play any games. I think it's unfortunate. I think what we're seeing in the league right now is just sad. We're not seeing what we want to see. Load management is a problem. It's 100% a problem, but it's because the love of the game is gone. They have to love playing basketball, but the love of the game is not there. Do they love playing basketball? That's a question they need to ask themselves. That's a question that we have to ask ourselves. Do we love watching the game? Do we love watching basketball? When, I'm against when people say let them just play 60 games. I don't want that. I'm sorry, I'm selfish. I want 80 games. Honestly, I'm really selfish. I want NBA all year round. I love sports. I want football all year round. I want everything all year round. I love the game. I love the game. Yes, I want to see the top players play. I want to see LeBron. I want to see Kawhi. I want to see Durant. I want to see all those top players play. But I also just love seeing two teams go against each other. I love seeing the Clippers just play the Mavs, or see the Sacramento Kings go against the Houston Rockets. I like to see that. Maybe not the Houston Rockets or the Charlotte Hornets. That's maybe not something I want to see. That's just bad basketball. But if their star players are playing, maybe I would watch it. Maybe if it was a duel between Jalen Green and LaMelo Ball, maybe I would watch it. I just tweeted this, that if you're not the Sacramento Kings, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, the Denver Nuggets, and the New York Knicks, these 5 teams, if you're not these 5 teams, how happy are you with your season? There's so much teams with 34 losses or 33 losses, everyone's jumbled together. There's no standout team besides the 5 I just mentioned who are actually probably happy with their season. Because you know what? They enjoy playing basketball. The other teams are actually playing each game because it matters. It matters to play each game. It matters to be number 1 seed. It matters for matchup. You shouldn't even care you just want to play ball, but that's just not happening in the league anymore. Players aren't as happy because they hate when they have to go on Twitter and read the comments about how dirt they are. I'm a Raptors fan. I'm a Raptors fan, okay? Toronto fan. When the Toronto Raptors aren't good, you should see the comments of the Toronto Raptors fans. They are melting down. They're trade the whole franchise. Everyone's trash. It sucks. That's how they are with everybody. These whole sport debate things the purpose is for that. Is to say how bad of a team this was or how bad a player. And you're almost tired of hearing it. And when you're tired of hearing it, you don't feel like playing. The love is gone. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Is your love of NBA gone? I hope not. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Peace.